Yo, what's up, QuinSan? Welcome back to another reaction video. Today we are reacting to SB19 Soundbreak, the episode 1. Yeah, a lot of you guys said we should react to this.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it is. And yeah, without further ado, everyone spam gets also to QuinSan. And yeah, so see you next time, guys. Let's just go into the video. I think that subs.
I hope it does, man. Let's see if it can.
Probably listen.
Disclaimer, this video is only based on my personal research. I might miss some details and it's possible to have discrepancies, but I did my best to get as much accurate information as possible. So
it's
enjoy.
the one making researches about them.
Yeah. Wait, when did they begin? 2016?
But when did they? What is one?
We don't have this SB19.
SB18, guys.
I swear. SB2.
This is called Triple, a group of talented performers and comedians from Korea you've probably never heard of.
Okay.
They were formed back in 1994 when the word K-pop hasn't even been invented. In 2002, one of the members made the biggest mistake of his life, which will change the entire course of P-pop history.
Okay.
Wait, okay, he said P-pop.
Yeah.
Huh, I thought he said K-pop. I was like,
No, he talked about K-pop first, I think.
Do you remember this song?
Wait. Was this before their debut or after their debut, though?
probably before. I don't know.
Oh! So it was called Triple Song they made.
Wait, did they like?
Maybe that was what made them go viral. So.
It all started with this man, Jong Song-han. When he left the trio in 2002 to become an entrepreneur, Cult Triple became Cult 2.
There was no stress.
Most of their fans definitely thought that Song-han's decision was a huge mistake because the remaining members started racking up different awards in the entertainment industry. If he only stuck around, he would have gotten those awards too. But this man's decision was final. He used all of his savings to build an event organizing company called Show BT Entertainment. Yep.
Wait, is he Filipino though?
Wow.
Like I don't understand. Like he's Korean, then you
Like
invented
why
something.
exactly? Yeah.
Talking about Tatang Robin. Tatang noticed how passionate Filipino fans were during the rise of K-pop, so he wanted to organize K-pop concerts and
smart.
events that promote Korean and Filipino culture. To make that happen, he needed entertainers, a group of young people that would be part of the
Wait, the
package.
SB19 is definitely the like I don't know like the probably
The biggest.
if not the first.
The
like,
first.
No, like P-pop.
I don't know if they are the first, but probably like the best right now.
Their service as an event organizer. We are talking about people who can do dancing, singing, and even act as servants like waiting tables and assisting guests.
Wow.
So he held an audition and hundreds of young talents applied.
Oh wow.
30 of them passed as trainees. They were then called Nara, which in Korean means country and is the national tree of the Philippines. They went to multiple events together, including the fan meeting event.
I'm sorry,
at the
wait, what? Nara. That's like 30 different people.
Wow.
In one group.
No, I think it's just like maybe those that are like even qualified to even like go through screening.
Yeah, and they were 30.
30.
And they called them Nara.
Yeah, I don't think they like.
Perform together.
Yeah, maybe
But
just.
it's not them.
the Philippines. They went to
All of them together, because this is SB19.
multiple events together, including the fan meeting event of the K-pop group called Off-Road.
Oh my god.
After numerous events, Tatang Robin saw something special when it comes to Filipino talent.
This is Pablo now.
Wow.
I swear.
Pablo has told us that.
Yeah, that's
numerous events,
probably
Tatang
not.
Robin
The
saw
others are
something
just so-
special when it comes to
Oh, wow.
Filipino talent. He
Really
realized that
tough.
some of his trainees were far too talented to just end up as small-time performers. So he decided to launch the first P-pop boy group that
Stealth.
underwent strict Korean-type training. Out of the 30 trainees, only few have made it.
Wow.
Wow.
Gian Paolo Nase. He always wanted to be a performer. As a young dreamer, he joined several competitions as a soloist and also a member of the
I feel like he didn't go to school, right? You know, like
Yeah.
probably a job and people will be like, no, he's not gonna walk out, stuff like
That's
that.
true. Yeah.
K-pop dance cover group
But the
called
dedication people
PH3.
have.
As a
Dedication.
trainee, he was the guy who shows up early and leaves late despite juggling a full-time job as a data analyst to provide for his
Ah, that's
family.
like crypto.
Wait,
He
really?
was the first one selected due to
Wait,
his
what?
undeniable
Data analyst.
analyst to provide for his family.
Wait, so he's actually we went to school then.
Oh, wow.
He was the first one selected due to his undeniable diligence
How
and
old?
leadership qualities. He is known to have critically acclaimed songwriting ability,
Yeah.
a badass rapper, and was often dubbed
I
as a
think it
genius.
was part of Mappa writers.
Yeah.
I think you know Mappa.
He writes
He consistently denied it because he claimed to be just a hard worker. This made him the destined leader of the group. He debuted with the name Se-eon, but later changed his name to Pablo.
Pablo.
Now that the methodical leader is chosen, they needed more members. Tatang Robin just got
Okay,
a
so
genius
Pablo was the first member.
Yeah.
composer in Pablo, so they needed someone who can dance. And this next guy is exactly that. And even more.
Let's go.
Still.
Stelvester ahead.
Wait, I thought Ken was the main dancer.
No, they needed a dancer. They didn't say.
We didn't say.
He was only 16 when he started competing as a dancer while studying. He was
Oh,
a
wow.
born
Wait,
winner despite
Stelvester Ajero.
Wait, the names don't sound. Okay, actually, I don't really know.
Ajero kind of sounds Filipino, but Stelvester.
growing up as a bullied kid. He made performing his escape from the harsh reality of the world. He did a great job channeling the negative aspect of his life and converting it by winning multiple K-pop dance cover competitions with his group se-eon.
Oh,
He is
wow.
also a hard worker.
So he was
He
in
was
se-eon before he went for
teaching dance to
investment.
kids while competing. There was a point when he worked too hard that it threatened his life due to poor health.
Oh, wow.
He is a very skilled choreographer. In fact, he's the main culprit behind most of SB19's snappy and amazingly synchronized dance
Really?
routines.
Really? That was
But
Ken.
little did they know that dancing wasn't even his only talent. He easily became the main heavenly voice of the group because
Wait,
his
the main
vocals were
vocalist is
just
Oh, yeah. You know, there are like some covers that we wanted to react to. But I got deleted.
out of this world. He debuted as Stel, the main vocalist, the lead dancer, and choreographer of the group.
Josh. Man,
The-
man
Josh
is
the-
Cullen
visual, right?
Santos became
Yeah.
homeless at the age of 16.
The girl
This was
still
his
has-
It
decision.
was the homeless. Abi, it was homeless.
Josh Cullen Santos became homeless at the age of 16, and it was his decision. He's had the worst
His
childhood
decision
It was his decision.
to be homeless. Wow.
Ma- Maybe he just went out to like chase his dreams.
among the other members. From growing up in a toxic environment to being physically abused as a kid by their nanny. At an early age, he witnessed what it feels like to be a member of a middle-class family that went rock bottom in just a matter of months. He experienced getting evicted from apartments to smaller rooms. It came to a point when his family had nothing to eat but ketchup and salt. They had no
what?
permanent
Oh my god.
address. Because of that, Josh and his sister dropped out of school multiple times, so they got bullied at school for being repeaters. Sometimes he would get into fistfights for defending her. Josh had enough of this, so he took matters into his own hands by leaving. He became independent and started working as an internet cafe attendant. Using his own income, he took the alternative learning system and was able to finish his high school degree. He clearly had no background in performing.
What's this?
Not until he met new friends from the dance community, which
Ah,
led
se-eon
to
as
his
well.
meeting Stel and
se-eon.
se-eon. They became co-members and went on to win numerous K-pop dance cover competitions all over Asia. They
Okay.
even met BTS during one of their winning runs in Korea. In a way, Josh was saved by Stel after trying so hard to save himself. And it paid off because after training, Josh ended up debuting as the
Okay, now this is one badass look.
rapper and
So
dancer. of
Josh
the
and
group.
Stella like the
Yeah, they're
the
probably like,
oldest
yeah.
member that like knew each other.
No, yeah.
Justin.
Justin the
The
Jones
silent
didn't
one.
have to audition. Apparently, he was a very good-looking guy that when he joined a talent workshop as a teenager, Show BT immediately took notice and offered him to become a trainee to improve
Yeah.
his singing and
It's
dancing
good to look
skills.
good, bro.
He
Swear.
was one of the late joiners, and when he did, he immediately saw a familiar face in Josh.
You look familiar.
Apparently, the two had a stint in
How?
performing together in a K-pop dance cover group called Zero to Hero.
Oh,
Hey, welcome to my world. Let's do this.
Damn, this.
okay.
Yes, you get up.
Now these guys are hustlers. Like these are the
Okay.
real people you call hustlers, man.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
But like, bro, what are the odds? Justin and Josh,
Justin
Like-
and Josh and Steph.
Pastel, like, what are the odds, man? This word is.
This Josh guy.
I swear, yeah. I think Josh just has his way of.
어디가도 분위기 go higher. 비행기 밖에 너무 시끄러.
Yukito, who's
Yukito?
Yukito?
So Justin as well wasn't new in the world of performing. He auditioned to be a part of the televised Pinoy boy band Superstar show, but he didn't even make it to the live auditions.
Oh,
Perhaps it was fate. He didn't have great singing skills at the time. It was only when he became a trainee that he improved astoundingly in the vocal department. He went on to finish his college degree in multimedia
College?
arts while training, which
I
earned him
think since they did not mention it for the other members, probably
Maybe it was
they
only,
finished-
yeah, probably only one that.
That's finished.
a skill in
Think
filmmaking.
about Kenneth.
He then got
Yeah.
selected to debut as the main visual, the sub-vocalist,
Okay, it's the
and
main
the creative
vocalist.
director of the
It's the main visual.
Visual,
No. What?
He was
what?
the would-be
Ah,
director
no. What music video
Yeah.
was one of the things that got me into SB19.
behind the record-breaking P-pop music video, What? And more.
I think that, yeah.
But that's a story for another video.
Daddy Chief.
At this point, Show BT seemed to have completed the group. 4 members in a P-pop group, a nice even number. 2 rappers and 2 vocalists. They were perfectly balanced,
Okay,
but
we
they
did a
felt like
dancer.
something was missing. Perhaps
You know, 2 vocalists, 2 rappers.
So 2
okay,
dancers.
they were perfectly balanced, but they felt like something was missing.
Yeah, dancer.
Perhaps someone was missing. Someone who could take this already great group of guys and push them to achieve the next level, the extraordinary level. Someone so naturally gifted that he could stand out in the presence of the already talented group of young artists. This venture that Tatang Robin took needed an apex, so he started the online auditions. When Josh heard about it, he was like, I know a guy.
Josh again.
Wow.
Josh again. Okay.
Just like the joining puzzle, man.
Yeah. Connected to
Στα Super Home
to the-
Center,
to the other
με
three,
ταχύτητα
yeah.
3x3 μέτρα,
Wow.
129,99.
Philip John Suson is such a specimen. He was so naturally gifted that excelling in sports looked like a walk in the park for him. He grew up in a
Three-pointer.
church under the care of his grandparents.
Man's got dreams
He was
from
an
small.
artistic kid, so he was active as an editorial cartoonist in school. Nobody taught him to play musical instruments. He taught himself by just listening to the music, so he ended up becoming a southpaw guitarist. But he later fixed it as
what,
he
kind
learned
what kind of wizardry is that? Like, bro.
more. He didn't even know that he could dance until he was forced to in order to get good grades during their school entrance.
Wow.
After discovering dance, he transformed from a guy who didn't know it to someone who can fly. Because of his raw talent, he ended up teaching dance
Zoo,
to
yeah.
the entire
Yeah.
fly. Because of his raw talent, he ended up teaching dance to the entire school and continued on to form a
Wait. I'm sorry.
How is that normal? It doesn't make sense.
Like, from not knowing you can dance to teaching the whole
Teaching-
school how to dance and forming a dance group, Amigo 7. Nah, these guys have seen
this
it.
guy
all.
flying.
pop dance cover group called Amigo 7. Apparently, his group gave Josh's group so much trouble during their early competitions because they were very good rivals.
Oh, so it's like
he
Josh
decided-
against Ken. Josh's group against Ken's group.
Okay,
Oh
so
my gosh.
Josh has been seeing this guy as will be a bad
Yeah,
guy. That's why he
so-
recommended.
okay,
See, this word here. Just hope you meet someone who recommends you when
Yeah,
there's
even if
something good.
even if you're like rivals.
Rivals and all that.
Decided to recruit him.
Mm-hmm.
But Philip was hundreds of islands away and didn't have the money. What did Josh do? He He shelled out for his plane ticket.
No, my respect for Josh.
Okay, now.
Yeah,
Yeah, my love for him just from here to already here, he just moved here.
I
Like,
swear.
what the heck? I mean, it's my bias, by the way. He's one I like.
Wow.
I like most, but damn, that's mad. Out of his own pocket.
Oh.
With nothing else to lose, Philip went and left his previous life in the countryside. He then trained with the boys and officially debuted with them as Ken, the main dancer, the bass vocalist, and the lead rapper of the group.
Yeah, okay.
One thing to note is that they were an unlikely bunch because they wouldn't have met each other if Tatang Robin stayed with his already successful group in Korea. Justin
happens for a
failed his
reason.
first audition, so he didn't even bother to audition again because he thought he wasn't ready.
These guys, I've seen it all.
And Josh wouldn't have attempted to recruit Ken if Show BT's training program didn't even exist. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the butterfly effect.
Yeah, the butterfly.
When a small and seemingly insignificant occurrence has a rippling effect through time, leading to a consequential event sometime long
I
after
love how this
the
guy
initial,
is so scientific.
or as
with
Google
everything.
would put it, a phenomenon whereby
Yeah, can have large effect.
a minute localized change in a complex system can have a large effects elsewhere. Tatang Robin's so-called mistake back in 2002 led to forming the future P-Pop Kings. In 2018, SB19 was formed. The name of the group was carefully...
2019. Right?
In 2018, SB19 was formed. The name of the group was carefully picked. The number 19 is the sum of Korea and the Philippines area code digits 82 and 63. So 8 plus 2 plus 6 plus 3 is 19.
Wait, actually, if you subtract it as well, it still give you 19. Okay. Wow. What a coincidence.
SB doesn't only mean Show BT. It is all about their ultimate goal for Pinoy sound to break into the music industry, which is fearlessly represented by this phrase. Soundbreak.
Soundbreak. Oh, Soundbreak 19. Oh, nice documentary, to be honest. I enjoyed every bit of this one. Can't wait to check the second one out. Tell us more things to react to. Not yet. It's next time. Yeah?
Peace.